Salutation, darlings. Azorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time, what did we do? We helped the Flower Feather. We helped the Flower Feather clan as some of their people were strongly affected by whatever is going on with the Abyss. Some type of abyssal corruption sickness. And now we're doing that one quest that if you've seen the last one, you know, where, well, we've gotten a calling from the Master of the Night. We're answering a call from the Masters of the Night Wind. Let's go. I'm curious. Did the little bats glide? Kind of. Alright.
Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing!
Hmm?
Masters of the Night Wind. And by the looks of it, Masters of Nightlife, too.
You look so sad. I see it. Oh, we move. Oh. Got little feetsies. Come on your wing, get papakas. Papakas. Flying school. Flying contestants are held in, but why wait till then if you can sign up now?
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a yes? Aw, the Tommy store from earlier. It's really here.
It's the one who summoned us.
Then let's go introduce ourselves.
Look at the little babies. The baby Saurians are always just so freaking cute. This one's small, and this one perhaps it's because its ears are tilted down, but just it's so small and baby. Hello, I meet you as an equal.
Hello there. Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs are turning in there.
God damn, Paimon. Yeah, I'd be angry too. Paimon, be polite.
Whoops, sorry. No offense intended.
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome.
Dude was like fully ready to square up if you're here to bring disrespect, dude.
Some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our tribe.
Hello, Kaholam.
And this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpok Teets Tatel. a living totem among the masters of the Nightwind.
Hello, hello.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same.
Thank you. We were invited here in a very unusual way.
Ah, I assume you're referring to our Elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries. And harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
What sort of task? And what kind of test?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Very well. Then please follow me. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Don't worry, just go through the magical portal. Have I been forcibly returned to human form? I have. Wow.
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations. The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
Well, the Masters of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
Is he wearing a bat mask? He's Batman!
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
He got transported to this dimension by accident.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
If he has black hair and blue eyes, I'm gonna say it's actually Ken.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
So what's this about us being appointed?
Ah, yes.
Oh my
Kaholo
god,
told me
he's
about that.
a big
As
guy.
outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing.
Yes, very, very.
Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Iktomisor Elder's choosing. When the Iktomisor Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean
Elder Telepo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
Oh?
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is unsettling.
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this tribe.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Night Wind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices. But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions,
He's just
I'm in
such a
fact a
big
proponent
guy.
of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
And that's why you want to put us through this test?
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger.
Alright. So what does it involve exactly?
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul shielding cloak. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Oh!
He removes his cloak and carefully hands it to a priest for safety.
Please, follow me.
Go damn dude, he's so tall. Apparently I'm with Paimon on being rude.
Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
Dude is so tall.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here.
Batman would never let us get hurt.
But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery.
We'll give it a try.
Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
The fitness grand pacer test is a multi-stage road. Oh. Why are you so goddamn tall?
You may begin whenever you're ready.
Sir, can you hear me? Hello? Why is he so goddamn tall? When I get the chance of sending a screenshot of him to eat the next moon, he will be over the moon. He will be floored. Oh?
Whoa, we really did get teleported.
But where's the way out?
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Contain. Yes, and there's where I fell off. Oh, I can't climb? It's like I'm in a domain. The scroll has purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. Some sort of machine here, probably used for weaving. There's this. Oh, there's a spirit dude, but the spirits seem to be very shy. Oh, I also just realized it's just us. There's no one else. There's no one to switch to. A large pile of woven scrolls. The thick layer of dust indicates they've been here for a long time.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events.
Mm-hmm.
This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
The colors are very distinctive too.
Yeah, you're right.
Hmm?
Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Maybe that's how we get out. By seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Kumasaurs have the ability to activate a unique form of elemental sight, which makes them keenly aware of things that are otherwise not so easily detected. So while we can see that this wall is magical,
Aha! There is something hiding here. Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place. Whew, we finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission.
did this prove your theory?
Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
I think I know what you mean. I did see a certain color in there.
Clearly, you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Ictomisaur Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. The main difference is in the dye that gives it its unique color. If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool, we'll follow your lead.
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
I think with the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so.
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
Does he have a bat card?
Mora works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there.
Awesome sauce.
Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Calling from the Masters of the Night Wind. Oops, sorry. Just shoulder check the dude. I understand now why you just sit there. You would be too tall. Babies. But did... Huh? What exactly? Oh, current total exploration progress, 9%. 40, 60, and 80. Complete the quest Lost Traveler in the Ashen Realm. You know what? Sure, why not? We're gonna work on this. What? Letter of appeal. Ryan's request for help. Zorwing, I know this is a bit of blue, but I've run into a sticky situation and really need your help. If you happen to have the time and the inclination and don't mind stretching your legs for the long journey over, please pay me a visit over at the Master of the Nightwind. I'm sure that the things will take a turn for the better once you're here. I'm counting on you. There's only 11 days left, so yeah. Let's get on this sooner rather than later. Who are you? Hello.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep. And you are?
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation. So just follow me.
Dude's got a voice for days. It's so freaking lucky that I decided to walk instead of teleport, because I 110% would have missed that dude. Okay, Orion's over there. No. Orion's somewhere else. We're after the legendary color, apparently. Oh gosh. Also, yes, my enemies are indeed level 100. Because I... Sorry, hold on, distracted. Complete all fires, feel the flame. But it's because I have upgraded my world level to level 9. I'm here to face the challenges of this world head on.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good fight.
Let's spark things up a little.
No escape. Here come. Go, Baron One.
Dodge this. Here.
Bombs away. Water jet.
Don't be such a brute.
Freeze. Dodge this.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. Hip, hip.
Cool it.
Get him. Go, Baron One.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
I'm sorry, child. It had to be done.
Is this an answer from this world?
What's the hurry?
Well,
Let's hope you'll pull up a good.
Mono. When you shake classic on red, yellow, and blue hues, throw them into the point songs. They're social graffiti. You'll mix and produce new colors. Yeah. Not what I'm worried about. So how long did I have for this one? 69 days. Pineapple slide. Alright, our destination is that way. Oh. In here, just me scrambling around. Don't mind me. Hoot hoot. There's something over there. It's so cool to see the glowing paints and all that. Oh, it's this place. It's where we wandered accidentally last time. If you know, you know. Also, I just realized there's a teleport marker over. Oh, it's up. Frackin'. Crackalackin'. Hey, look, something worth a detour. You know what? No, no detours. We are continuing this quest.
So the die is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Why's that?
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed to make an excellent dye. Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in, presumably due to the availability of the dye. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal even after they finished the graffiti art. Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Huitzilin, and that was 300 years ago.
3 or 2?
According to her, the artwork tells the story of a hero by the name of Kuntur. But I digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
Dude, you should have. It was lovely hearing you talk.
You sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art. Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
Fair enough. All right, we'll try not to take too long.
You two head on in. I'll wait right here.
Dude's got a voice that'll resonate in your bones for days.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before? Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look.
Oh,
This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right?
yes.
Now the only question is, which ones do we pick?
Probably where my special ability, the chief mention, comes
Well,
in.
go ahead, try it out.
Hello, adorable extract red. What do you mean, yes, extract? I want you to know I'm fighting this thing as the little bat, but out of spite. There's no other feeling beyond the beyond the screw you. All right. Apparently, I need to be closer. What exactly am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, let's just grab the relevant material on the spot and fill the missing person. Okay, now do I use it?
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it. These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems kinda strange.
You can go take a look if you want.
Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltek's waiting for us, and we have a job to do. So maybe it's best if we head out now. Let's head back and meet up with Toltek.
Cavern of Tranquil Light. I've returned as a bat.
We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomisaur Elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
It's like, I will return with you, and then just poof, disappears. Like, sir, won't you come back? freaking hell out. I was gonna itch my face, and I ended up freaking poking my eye. Anywho, as I found what to do last time is just patiently sit here. Little one Regis, too scared. The child was too scared. Poor thing. Okay, ow. Words cannot explain the ow in my eye. That's why I have a reputation reward over here. I'm going to get this one first. Because this was from last time. Honestly, the wingless one of Telcon. Or where final source cracker? Brand says word, guns and wings. The night before the trial. Lots of stuff is going on over here. Magical sacred fire. Tall. So freaking tall, man.
Toltec has updated me on your progress. Well done. I appreciate your efforts.
Sorry, I'm still recovering. I poked myself in the eye.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
Blue, yellow, red.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is ready for testing.
Mr. Batman.
Please come with me.
I was gonna say, are we gonna get to see him walk? No, it teleports. He's already back there.
Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors. This is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Right.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomi Sur Elder, like yourselves. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Ictomisaur Elder's subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work.
But now you're about to revive an older tradition.
That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
He's so freaking tall.
Bring out the samples.
Said that so ominously. Mr. Batman. The tallest of all the bats.
Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully.
Will do. Let's get started.
The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step.
Alright.
Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed.
Did I mess up somehow?
No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Did we somehow get the wrong dyes?
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique, or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case, it looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan to keep investigating, and will be sure to keep you updated with any progress.
Of course, Batman is dedicated to his...
Don't worry, we're not quitters. Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead?
Ink fades a lot easier than fabric.
You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Writing things down would be easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
Dude is so big.
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, sure.
I have half a thought that one of the reasons why it's failed is entirely because
You can't just choose any.
we weren't using the spirits. The thing she has in her hand, it was the first of its kind, right? Yeah. So by that logic, perhaps the thing she's holding is one of those mysterious spirits. This is one of those traditions that exist because of a good reason. Whoa. Seeing the place from so high up.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
So we're very high up.
It's gorgeous!
Lovely.
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform, but I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. I'm sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It was a question out of ignorance, Pi. Nothing wrong with that.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from.
We're committed to helping you solve this.
Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
Why does it... No! No! Back to the top. You can see it floating in the air. So apparently there's another shiny.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Show me your courage.
You've been a naughty boy.
Flying kick.
Dodge this. Cool it.
Get him! Go, go, big, go!
All right, let's finish this fast.
Here.
Freeze. Shoot.
Flying kick.
Blitz. Cool it.
Is this an answer from this world?
I am the mighty chicken. the other one? Aha! It is very disappointing that you can't see the smoke from when you're really close. Also, the music's a bop. Oreo.
Once the traveler shows up, everything will get better.
You compliment me, so.
Hey, Auroron, over here!
Oh, hey there, traveler in Paimon.
So you were looking for us? We came as soon as we heard.
You did? That makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Is this what happiness feels like?
The heck? Where is this coming from?
You are truly the best friends I could ask for. If my vegetables met you, I'm sure they'd grow all the more lush for it.
Okay.
What makes you say that?
Well, it's a compliment. I heard that complimenting people makes them happy. Did it work? Are you happy?
Very much so. But what about you? You don't look too happy.
It's that obvious, huh? Well, you're right. I feel like an aphid who can't find a flower. Granny is standing in my way.
Seat lolly? What?
Yes, Granny's a genius, as you know. Geniuses often stand in the way of others, leading them to despair. And on top of that, I'm her grandson, which means I get a double dose of despair. If that sounds serious, it's because it is. So please, help me deal with her.
Oh, what happened exactly? You make it sound so dramatic.
I had to get you involved. Most people can't deal with Granny and...
And I'm in the exception?
Exactly. You were the first person I thought of, other Granny.
Other
Granny
granny.
is what I called you when we first met, and I know I got told off for it, but please, let me off for calling you that one more time. It feels like there's something unique about you. Even Granny Seatlali treats you like you're someone special. And everything that's happened since we met suggests it's true.
Aw, you compliment me.
If I had a woven scroll that listed the 40 people who can deal with Granny Seatlali, your name would be at the top of that list.
Wait, so who are these other 39?
Also the Traveler. The rest of the list is just the Traveler 39 more times.
You flatter me. Anything from my favorite grandson.
So you're gonna help me, right, Granny? I can't stress how important this is. Although it looks like I'm just hanging around with nothing to do, inside, I'm distraught about the path ahead. Granny Seat Lolly is blocking my way and I can't get past. But now that you're here, I can start moving again before time runs out.
Okay, so what do you need me to do?
You know how much Granny loves to drink, nap, and read light novels, right? If you offer her what she wants, I'm sure you can lure her away.
Do you mean she's blocking you literally?
You mean use those things as bait to distract her so she won't notice what you're up to?
That's right. Don't worry, I won't make you do all the work. I've planned it all out, including what you need to say. All you need to do is walk up to her and tell her this. Dear Granny, I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here, along with the special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orith. Want to read them together? She'll pretend not to be interested for a few seconds, then think of an excuse to say yes. As long as you're the one doing the fishing, she'll definitely take the bait.
Do you really think I have that effect on her?
He's just trying to butter you up. Even Paimon can tell. He's just saying whatever it takes to persuade you.
No, I mean it. Granny might not say it out loud, but I can tell she has a soft spot for the traveler.
If you say so. Paimon's still not convinced. But if all we have to do is say a few words to Seat Lolly, it's hardly putting us out.
It's as easy as watering vegetables, and if my vegetables were here, they'd... Sorry, there's no time for vegetable talk. Just trust me. Let me take you to her. With you here, everything will be better.
Hold on.
Huh?
What's the matter?
It's Granny. She's gone. She was standing there at the cave entrance to stop me from going in, standing right in my way.
Oh, you meant literally standing in your way. This whole time, Paimon thought you were being metaphorical.
Granny says it's tacky when light novels use contrived metaphors. I don't want to be tacky.
Wait, but aren't you comparing yourself to a light novel? Isn't that kind of contrived?
What? Oh, darn it.
Anyway, looks like your path ahead has been cleared.
Yeah, see, Lolly probably figured there was no point standing in your way anymore. Auroron, whatever it is you so desperately need to do, you're now free to do it.
I don't think it'll be that simple. Granny wouldn't release me from her grasp so easily. She might have laid a trap for me, or maybe when I get inside, I'll get caught by one of her surveillance spells.
But why would she want to stop you?
Yeah, let alone lay a trap for you. Unless you haven't been up to no good again, have you?
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
Rescue someone? Oh no, what happened?
Could I ask you to go inside and take a look at him? I think he should be safe for now, but he'll be at greater and greater risk as time goes by.
But then, what are you going to do?
I'll have to wait outside, or I might fall into one of Granny's traps.
You mean you want us to fall into her traps instead?
No, you'll be fine. Granny's traps will recognize it's the traveler, so they'll leave you alone.
Really? That's a thing.
Sure it is. I mean, I've told my aphids all about your heroic deeds, so I assume Granny's told her traps too.
You can't just assume that.
Either way, I'm counting on you, Granny.
Well, sounds like someone's life is at stake, so we should probably head in and check things out.
That is not what that says here in the master. Can you please go inside and take a look? Honestly, though.
Oh, You're the best, Granny.
Paimon somehow got Orion's line.
What's the hurry?
Probably wondering, where are you going, second granny? Well, you see, something shiny caught my eye. I'm looking for a flamingo. Welcome. Looks like one of you has already mastered the skill of flying. So this young lady wants to learn how to fly? I already have a gliding license. What can you teach me? Gliding license. First time I heard of that. Here we aim to have Syrians and writers stride towards improvement together. Your partner? Helio. Sorry, little guy, but I doubt Papacar. Oh! It's the Papaka. 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 Pakpaka. Sorry, little guy, but I doubt Papaka's flying school is the place for you to show up your skills. Not your fault, though, so don't take it personally. Helio's still young and has lots of potential to unlock. There's no way Luvisaurus' potential for flight can match that of Ichthyosaurus. Either way, young lady, or if you're interested in our flying training, I recommend you try our training course. To be honest, we worked really hard to prove it. Got prizes prepared, race organizers. It works. If you pass, you go to Zuma to claim your prize. Anyway, I have been stolen.
Guess we just keep following this path? Auroran seemed pretty confident that Lolly's traps won't harm us. But still, it can't hurt to be careful. We made it in without a hitch. Maybe St. Lolly's traps can recognize us after all.
Or maybe there's no trap at all.
Wait, look! There's someone there! Hi! Are you okay? Can you hear us?
He's not responding.
Is he asleep? Or sick? Do you think this is the guy Auroran was talking about? Also, what the heck's been going on here? Lots of strange and mysterious stuff around.
Looks like some kind of ritual.
Could be. Let's get Auroran in here. He'll know what this is all about.
Sorry, Granny.
All grown up now, are we?
I'm truly sorry.
Now that you're one of the 6 heroes, you think you can do as you please, do you? Well, explain yourself, you dummy. How exactly were you thinking of helping that spirit duffer?
If Genshin wasn't a technically PG-rated game, we called him a motherfucker.
Auroran! And, hey, Seed Lolly.
Huh? Huh? When did you guys... Oh, drat. I wasn't expecting them. And now the Traveler probably caught me yelling at Auroran. Oh, this is not a good look for me.
You look perfect.
Hello there, you two. We were just, Auroran and I we were, play acting. You know, acting out some scenes from a light novel, quoting the lines. I didn't actually mean what I was saying. Right, Auroran?
Yes, that's right. I owe you an apology too, Traveler. I asked you for help, but I forgot to watch my back and Granny caught me. And now we're play acting.
Play acting, huh? Can I join in?
Traveler, come on, now's not the time for games.
Now is entirely the time for games.
So what are you two up to exactly? Did something happen to this poor guy?
Yeah. Leela's his name. He got into some trouble during a clairvoyance session. It's a kind of spell that lets your spirit leave your body, so you can access secret knowledge. You know what a medium is, right? You've probably come across them in novels. Anyway, it's similar to that. Leela's problem is his spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
So in other words, his body's here, but his soul's gone?
Well, technically the soul and the spirit aren't quite the same thing, but yes, in a nutshell, that's basically it.
I just wanted to help bring Leela's spirit back.
And I wouldn't have stopped him if it was anyone else. But the issue is, Mr. Leela here is what we call a spirit duffer.
What's a spirit duffer?
Someone with no spiritual sensitivity whatsoever. Spirit duffers can't sense or control spirits, much less use spells on them. Now, there are certain methods that can force even spirit duffers into a clairvoyant state. But, well, I mean, look what happened to Mr. Leela. The spells of the Masters of the Night Wind are all based on dealing with spirits, and so are all our problem-solving methods. So for spirit duffers, even our healing methods don't work on them. So, if they get into trouble trying to use a spell, there's basically nothing we can do.
Yes, there is. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
You hear that? No prizes for guessing what Auroron's bright idea was.
Oh, because of your special constitution, right? But isn't that kind of risky for you?
I'll be fine. Granny's just worrying too much. I'm feeling fine now, so I should be able to do it safely. Besides, it's probably our only hope of bringing Leela back.
Don't kid yourself. What happens if it's not as safe as you're hoping, We both know you'll risk it all to try and rescue him anyway. Honestly, you're such an idiot sometimes.
This is a tricky one. It's true that Auroron could be self-sacrificing to a fault, but it's also true that Sweet Lolly tends to worry too much.
Got a plan, Sea Lily?
You're darn right Granny Eatsley's got a plan. Why else do you think I'd be here?
Huh? You do?
Wait, really? You actually know a way to save him?
Yes. I mean, it's a crude solution. But that's beside the point. The point being, don't interfere when Granny's already got things under control. Anyway, Traveler, I was actually going to ask for your help on this. My plan will take quite a lot of work, and it's a little too much for one person.
Oh, great! Well, it's a good thing Auroron brought us here then.
Sure. How can I help?
I intend to use a two-pronged approach. The first is the crude method. Basically, it's looking for a needle in a haystack. See the thing I've drawn around Leela's body? That's a gateway to the Night Kingdom. Once the gateway is activated, all roaming spirits in the area will be drawn to it. If we're lucky, we'll find the one that belongs to Leela. I'll lend you some of my power like last time, so you can use my clairvoyance. It only works if you use this projection sensor first, though, so don't forget that step. Don't worry, this time nothing can go wrong. You'll just feel like you're in the Night Kingdom, and you'll see a lot of roaming spirits around you. All you need to do is gather them up. You can leave Auroron to sift through them and find Leela. Since he wants to help so bad, he can take the hardest job.
What's the other approach?
Draw him back, using what I know about the instincts of spirits. As we all know, clairvoyance is usually conducted with the goal of unraveling mysteries. If we can find out what mystery Leela wanted to learn the truth of, we can use that to draw his lost spirit back here. I'll do some clairvoyance of my own, and channel it through Leela's body. That should give me some idea of what he was thinking.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets it now. The first approach is like fishing with a net, and the second is like fishing with bait. Just like how Aurora wanted us to lure you away with the promise of light novels.
Your point would have been just as clear without the example, Paimon.
What? Don't think I won't revisit this later.
Dude is seeing his life flash
Right.
before his
It's
eyes.
amazing that you can use a person as a clairvoyance medium. I always thought you had to use inanimate objects.
You can't flatter your way out of this one. But you're not wrong. A person without a spirit is just a physical shell, which, for our purposes, makes them an inanimate object. Traveler, just over there is my spirit loom, which will record the fragments I see during clairvoyance. Once I begin, please arrange them on a woven scroll for me. Let me know when you're ready. We should get to work.
Hello, Onyx. I forgot I was a flamingo. We're supposed to do something. What is this?
You can do it, Traveler. Together we'll bring Leela back for sure.
Are you ready? Don't worry, the spirit loom is very easy to use. I know this is your first time working with it, but I have a feeling you'll do great.
You compliment me, so. Oh! Place the fragments in the area in specific order and position, and adjust the relative positions of layers, and leaving overlapping, blocking, and other methods to restore the overall picture to the target state. Let's see. Uh-huh.
Oh, the woven scroll is ready. This looks like a person. Who is it?
Huh? It's Sanhaj Kampore.
Sanhaj Kapore.
Huh? You mean that Sanhaj? Aurora's ancient name hero guy?
That's right. He was not only one of the 6 heroes, but also a legendary border master of our tribe. 500 years on, and the remains of his spirit is still so strong.
Border Master is an honorable title, by the way. It's only given to powerful figures like Granny Seatlali.
No, not like me. The most powerful border masters can expand the borders of the Night Kingdom and temporarily manifest part of it in the real world. I'm no amateur with border spells, but Sanhaj is in a league of his own. They say his border mastery was what turned the tide in the Battle of the Marijavari 500 years ago. Legend has it that Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom and exploded it to defeat the encroaching Dark Calamity.
Whoa, he must have been really strong.
Of course, it came at a great price. As far as I understand, both Sanhaj and Tainoch, the leader of the tribal coalition forces, gave their lives to activate this spell. I don't know what Leela was thinking. Even I'd think twice before seeking out Sanhaj Kampore during clairvoyance. So what sort of spirit duffer in their right mind would... I guess folly is the greater part of bravery. I'm starting to feel like something else is at play here. I think I'll pay a visit to his house and see if I can find any clues.
What about the other approach? Shall we keep that up while you're gone?
Yep, you can keep gathering the roaming spirits. That won't be affected. Hopefully you do find Leela that way. because it'll save us an awful lot of trouble. But before that, it looks like we now have another problem on our hands. Connecting with the spirit of Sanhaj Kampore has caused quite a stir. I think we may have just spooked all the monsters in the area. Traveler, if you've got some time, could you go and get them to pipe down a bit? We don't want them to start attacking innocent bystanders.
It's fine. I can handle that.
Oh no, you're staying right here, mister. The Traveler has enough to do already without coming to your rescue.
All right then. Sorry, Traveler. Over to you, I guess.
No problem. It'll be a piece of cake.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The most important thing right now is getting Leela's spirit back.
All right, I'm heading out. See you guys later.
Alright, and I guess we'll head out in a minute. Nice, take your time, no rush. There's only a fool lost. Oh? Search for lost spirits. Evil banisher recording. Search for lost spirits. Evil banisher. Restoring recorded fragments. Wow.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Traveler, could I trouble you to keep gathering the roaming spirits over the next few days? Just make sure to use this sensor. Granny already applied her spell to it. Oh, you liked playing with that, huh? Feel free to try it again whenever you want. There should be some other clairvoyance records you can arrange on a woven scroll. It's pretty fun. Don't worry about Granny. I'm sure she only left it here so you can get some practice.
Orion has a thought and he just goes for it. Also, Orion, how do you get your hair so lovely? Like, I thought Gaia had nice hair. I would still say he does. It's just Auroron's hair is on another level. Dude's got some pretty hair. And here, let's collect some lost spirits. Well, spirit towns, scattered roaming spirits, stray away from the nearby characters. Oh. Okay. Singanomiya Kokomi has the. I'm still pretty sure. Certainly tried, but the squeaky fish still longest name. Yeah. Also, Kadahira Kazuha. It was Kazuha, and then Kokomi with the longest name. Oh, it's a multiple people sort of thing. Diddly dum. I normally have co-op turned off because otherwise I'll get spammed. And I am trying to stay on task.
Onwards. We have work to do.
Hello. Hey, we're all here.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
I know, aren't I just so tempting and appetizing little chickens? Gathered individual spirit buffs obtained. Obtained. 164. Okay. That was not half bad. They were too busy being competitive, not realizing. I need one of those, but I don't. I have no idea which ones I need. Oh, right. There's multiple levels. Yay! Let's see this real quick. Onyx. Almost got it perfectly in one. little things that I'm messing up on. Okay, so just the furthermost back piece. What is wrong? Okay, I got everything down. Oh, the entire thing. The entire thing. I added a whole thing up. Alright, so we got that. Okay. Hmm. Where does this go? Oh. There we go. Okay, what did I get wrong this time? I just had a couple pieces too high. I'm missing something. Why is this looking wrong? That one really messed up my head. I should have just started over. Oh, Ryan! So my cats want my attention, but I can give them treats to temporarily get them to not right now. Hold on. Alright, and I'm back. You could have seen that coming. Alright. Okay, there's only 6 pieces. Pretty straightforward. This is like last. No, it's not last. This certainly isn't last. Okay. I'm like looking. I have no idea. Apparently, I'm a lot more tired than I thought I was. Darker hair. Wrong way. Here we go. And seat lolly. Last, though most certainly not least. Alright, so you got this in here first. Go. Because this is right here at the end, but I don't know if it's like that or no, it's most definitely like this. Okay, and then okay. Hmm. Might need to move the entire thing up one. Nope. I was able to get... Awesome. I was able to get that basically in one. Oh, that explains it too. That's on fire. World's on fire. How about yours? One of my cats has found a spot that they love. Right behind. Girl, like, chill. She just freaking keeps hovering. Little bastard. A little. Shining spirits gathered. 26. Gathered individually. Shining. How many did I get? I have no idea. But I got more points than I did last time, so I must have done better. 1,200 as opposed to 900. Flare has taken off. Two more.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Kaya, I will throttle you. Dude appreciates Kaya. Hey! Took a while. They are eloping. 90 milliseconds. 87.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Little Noel. Joey, Joey. They're like popcorn chicken. This was very much a team sport. And as should be, Kai wins. 925. Also, quantity gathered by the team. That's the main thing. I'm not much of a PvP person. But PvE, that is my jam. All right, 2 more. Get a hell of a lag spike when people load in. Come on, game. We're all here. I'm glad that we all understood the assignment. Popcorn chicken nuggets. Popcorn chicken, away! $300. Wow. $600 gathered by team. Honestly, it would be really nice if I could just, you know, actually look at them. Instead, it's just like, ah, yes, I'm looking, and then it's like, all right, you've had enough time to read over the dozen plus ways to succeed. Check. Done. Awesome. I never have to do this again. Only that is a lie. I have to do it one more time. Oh, random. No. Me saying, oh, thank God, I never have to do that again, was a genuine sentiment. I was working on a team. Oop, I scrolled a bit too far. Sword. Sword. Why is this so low? That's just how the cookie crumbled. Sword, sword. Double cross. Anywho, sword's priority. Hey, buddy. Sword as opposed to daggers. Those two are done. Evil Banisher. Hold on, I need to let my dog out. Here, stare at this intensely. I will be back. Again. Alright, I'm back. It is so foggy outside. Like, after 2 houses, you can't see diddly squat. Banish the challenge. Next, you not be able. Okay, probably. Oh my god, Mama's teaching her. Oh, the mama chicken's teaching her chicken wings to fly.
Come on,
Yeah,
let's get
14,
moving.
favorite number.
We're not frozen in
What is the time?
ice after all.
15. So apparently I have to wait until tomorrow in game. Now let's see what is it doing? What is it doing? What is it doing? It's gonna get. Can I fight? What was I doing? So, I was gonna do something. And I got distracted on the chicken with their chicken wings. Trigger swirl. Honestly, just hearing trigger swirl just gives me a perfect excuse to use my favorite tame. But yeah, no, it is super crazy foggy outside. Like, it's so crazy foggy that, like, my clothes are somewhat damp. Like, it is that crazy foggy out there.
Show me your move. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Yep, that's.
Here comes another. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Illusion shattered.
A festive reprise!
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
What's a night soul burst? Oh, the thing.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
There is no escape.
Here come the fireworks!
Come on, show me your curry.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my nut.
Shine down.
The wind knows me.
There is no escape.
Why isn't it going up? Like, the time is going down, but like.
Rest and rebuild! Go up the ship down!
One with nature.
Just stopped going up. What's a night soul burst? Okay, but what's the frick is a night soul burst? Is that what Chaska has? Hold on. This is actively irritating. How awful. That is actually really useful. That didn't used to be. 7, 3, and 5. Here, I don't need any more than the bare minimum. Alright. I'm at 800. I need 1200.
Allow me.
Illusion shattered. Clouds high. The birds come.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Hold the line.
There is no escape. The wind knows me. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Rest and reap.
Into the wind.
Yeah. Hold the line.
Shine down. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Rest and rebuild.
Illusion shattered. The wind knows me.
Yeah.
Crystallize. It recommends one zhongli. Otherwise, I'm going to do the same team as before. As you can tell with him being level 89, I have not used one Zhongli before.
Hold the line!
Shine down!
Rest and rebuild!
Order guide you. Quake!
Illusion shattered!
Rise! This is order. Quake!
Shine down!
Solidify! Rise!
Allow me!
Illusion shattered!
Crumble!
Here come the fireworks!
Stabilize! Order guide you. Gather.
Well, that was a bit scary. Wow, Zhongli is terrifying. That was just the most. Only need 4,000. Times, 2 times. How close? I was a bit away. I was only got halfway there. Unfortunately, I'm using a different Pyro Archer than they recommend.
Another test subject.
Go Bishop down!
One with nature! Clouds high, the birds call! The wind knows me. Shine down! Insolent!
Fire hazard! That didn't count!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! The wind knows me. That hurts! As one with wind and cloud! One with nature!
Hold the line!
There is no escape!
A festive replace!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Rest and rebuild!
Shine down!
Time for a light show!
As you may have guessed, I haven't had a chance to level up Chaska, let alone even figure out what the hell her business is all about.
Show me your move. Take me up.
I'm sorry, what are you? Girlie, what is.
Coming in. Yeah. Hold on to your hats. There is no escape.
Here come the fireworks!
Couldn't transcend. Lying down.
A festive reprise!
There is no escape.
Fire hazard!
Shine down.
Gold Bishop down!
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Time for a light show! Here come the fireworks!
Shine down.
Fire hazard! Rust and Reeve!
There is no.
Motherfucker. Well. Better. Will I eventually try again? Sure. Maybe. Perhaps. There's a chance. I'm telling you, there's a chance. But for the... but for the most part. Eek. And 10. I was gonna say, my brain was telling me something. Nope. I have so many of these. I was like, oh cool, tartar sauce's signature weapon. It's not her signature weapon, but it goes with her pretty nicely.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
I have so many of these green things. Look, these two are 5, and I can make another one. Joy. Okay. Protected by shield damage. My normal charge attack is increased. Okay, so this would be good for a Geo character.
I didn't know you were such a...
Kaya, I will yeet you into the stratosphere. As for Geo sword characters. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, what weapon do you have? How does this new weapon look in your hand? I mean, it's alright. It's not really her thing. Also, how do I not have any of these? I'll think about it. Anywho, there's a teleport marker. Okay, before I continue going up,
What's the hurry?
I don't want to steal the mother from our chicks. So,
This doesn't look good.
wonder if I can get any violation. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey. Oh, it's one of these. Well, that's the owls. It doesn't need to go all the way up there. These things do not follow the laws of physics. Was that expected? Well, yes, but also no. Oreo. Orion.
Hey, everyone.
Animal Cormier is so cool.
Ah, Granny. You're back.
So, no good news for me then?
We've done all we can, pretty much.
You saw right through me. The Traveler collected a lot of spirits, and I checked all of them one by one. None of them matches Leela's description.
I figured. It was written all over your face. It's alright. I didn't exactly have high hopes for the needle in a haystack approach anyway.
Leela's condition is still stable, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Well, luckily, I made some progress on my end. Leela's parents told me that he made a new friend recently, and apparently he's been out of the house for days at a time. On one occasion, they secretly followed him and saw him and his friend tinkering around with something at a camp.
They saw his friend?
Yeah, some guy who goes by the name Kokuchu, dressed in what looked like Inazuman attire.
Is this really all I'll need, Mr. Kokachu?
Based on my studies of the ancient
Oh,
texts,
God.
hypersensitivity is usually treated with desensitization therapy. So, I figure there's no reason it shouldn't work in reverse. Now, for a poor chap like yourself with no sensitivity to spirits whatsoever, you'll have to completely immerse yourself in spiritually rich substances for this to be effective. I'm electing to name this approach hypersensitization therapy.
Oh, brother.
Is it risky?
You're the spirit duffer, not me. I'm sure you're more clued up than I am on the potential consequences of brute force clairvoyance. Ultimately, it's your decision.
All right, but I do have one last question. What's in this for you? People like me obviously don't have much clout in this tribe, so it's not like I can offer you much in return.
You think I'm looking for a reward? Oh, my good sir, take a look at my face. Isn't the answer written here clear as day?
What? What's written there?
Just a friendly guy who's happy to help.
What? So some random guy from Inazuma just felt like helping Leela cure his spirit deaferness?
Hypersensitization therapy, huh? What a novel idea. Could that really work?
Not on Leela by the looks of things.
It's anything but novel. Our tribe used to offer it as a treatment once upon a time. But it was so fraught with risks and had such an abysmal success rate that it was eventually outlawed. As for this Kokuchu fellow, I'm sure he has his own agenda. He conveniently disappeared right after Leela got into this mess. Leela's parents gave me the address of the camp, so I went and checked it out. There were clear traces of spiritual energy. And also, look what I found.
What's this?
A broken shard. Probably from a weapon or some sort of ceremonial implement. You feel that? It might look old, but it has extremely strong traces of spiritual energy. Leela must have used this as his medium. It would definitely explain how a spirit duffer like him was able to trigger a clairvoyant experience.
Wait, there's something else. It feels so familiar. I think this is somehow connected to my ancient name.
Connected how? Is it like a shard of an ancient name?
No, more like... I think this item might have belonged to a previous bearer of my ancient name.
So perhaps it was Shanji?
Okay, that's it. Granny's getting itchy clairvoyance fingers. I'm going to try using this shard as a medium.
Cool, same as last time? The Traveler can use the Spirit Loom to record what you find on a woven scroll.
Nope. Auroron can do the recording this time.
Aw.
Why?
It's a safety measure. You have a better understanding of the spirit domain than the Traveler. If this really is a Sanhaj relic, you'll be better placed to deal with the fallout in the event that something goes wrong.
See, Paimon? Told you Granny has a soft spot for the Traveler. Look at her not wanting to put her in danger. Meanwhile, I'm just a grandkid, so I'm expendable.
Hey, what are you blabbing on about?
Sorry, Granny. I'm ready now.
Then let us begin.
Tally starts her second clairvoyance session with the mysterious shard as her medium. Orion follows her lead, using the spirit loom to record the images she sees on the woven scroll. Soon, an image appears.
Alright, what's on the scroll this time? Looks like a broken bow covered in flames.
Covered in flames is a very strong word, Pi.
Hey, don't you think one of the pieces looks just like this shard?
You don't say.
Right! It seems to be from the body of the bow.
I saw a bow just like this in one of Granny's scrolls.
Yes, it's the weapon Sanhaj used in the Battle of the Mare Javari. I guess that proves it. This shard is a bona fide Sanhaj relic.
Good old Sanhaj. The relic's spiritual energy was fluctuating very strongly, but I wasn't in any danger at all. The Traveler probably would have been fine as well.
Now that's a true hero, huh? Generations later and the stuff he used to own is helping to treat spirit duffers.
I still think there's more to this story, though. Kokochu must have had his own motives beyond just treating Leela's condition.
Well, okay, we saw the full bow just now, right? Maybe he wanted to see it too, so he could track down the other pieces.
I don't know if he'd have anything to gain by doing that. Even if they're Sanhaj relics, I still doubt he'd have much use for a broken bow.
Also, why use a spirit duffer in that case? You're basically setting yourself up for failure.
Huh? Leela's body is responding!
Let me take a look. I can sense a spirit being drawn to the relic.
Looks like Granny's plan is working. Leela's spirit is being drawn to the bait.
In that case, let me try again. This time using both Leela's body and the shard as mediums.
You can do it, Granny. I'm ready to go too.
Actually, can I control the spirit loom this time?
You got the itch too, huh?
Plus, Aurora went last time. It's only fair to take it in turns.
Fine by me. We know it's safe now, so you shouldn't have any problems.
And watch as we start to have a problem.
All right, if you insist. Be my...
Nope. Don't worry. Oh. Chicken. Do I know that these are rapturous flamingos? Yes. Actually, that sort of makes sense of why they have such a difficult time flying, and they tend to be more gliding creatures.
You ready?
Let's begin.
All right.
Here it goes. Alright, I've just recently suddenly discovered that I am short on time. I am the greatest flamingo.
Another image has appeared. This one is a map.
It's Australia.
A map? Of where?
It's all the land down under.
The Mare Javari?
Australia.
The Mare Javari?
Australia.
The Mare Javari was reduced to a desolate wasteland after that big battle. Or rather, it became known as the Mare Javari after what happened there.
Ah, yes, formerly Australia.
The ashes of the monsters
Check
and
this out.
warriors who fought there covered the entire battlefield. Sometimes, bone-chilling cries would be heard from the depths. Other times, the whole region would become engulfed in towering flames, drowning out the cries.
Eek.
That place is full of untold dangers and mysteries. Over the centuries, the finest adventurers have tried to prove themselves by venturing in. Sadly, most ended up perishing there. That lasted up until around 20 or 30 years ago, when strange things started happening. People started speaking of an enormous dark creature the size of a mountain, roaming around inside the Mare Javari. And then, shortly after that, the whole region just completely disappeared. Nobody knows how, but that infamously ominous place just vanished from the face of the world.
How odd.
What? How the heck?
How the heck indeed, Pi.
I know, right? Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the place indicated on this map is where it used to be before it disappeared.
Okay. And where is that?
At the westernmost part of Natlan. It's a very remote location, far away from any of the tribes. There never used to be a settlement there, but there's more people since the Mare Javari disappeared.
Wait.
Anyway, that's
Just
just what I've
disappeared.
heard. I've never been there myself.
Huh.
This is what age does to you. The older you get, the less adventurous you become.
That's just an excuse. Granny's too lazy to take a trip that far away.
Hold on a second. There's a spirit approaching the shard and the woven scroll.
Oh, Leela's body is responding again!
Quite a strong reaction this time. Does this mean what he was really seeking was the Mare Javari's location?
I sense it too. There's a soul nearby. Almost a complete one.
This is creeping Paimon out!
It seems like the plan is working.
So, can we just wake him up now?
Not today. You might think bringing a spirit back into its body is like pouring water from one bottle into another, but it's far more complicated than that. I need to borrow a ceremonial sword and make some other preparations. It'll take me about 2 days. But don't worry, now that his spirit's returned, there's just one step left. Let's meet up again in 2 days.
It's okay.
Something about this still doesn't add up for me. If that Kokchu guy was really plotting something, why would he leave Sanhaja's relic at the scene? Unless that was also bait.
Bait for us, perhaps? Knows that we'll seek out to rescue someone in need. Day, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Oh god, that was you! Orion. Orion.
Greetings again, everyone.
Oh, dear friend.
See, Lily, you're here!
Hello, hello, welcome back.
I got the ceremonial sword from the chief. It has a certain power that's needed in situations like this. You haven't forgotten what we're doing today, right?
Of course not! We're gonna wake Leela up, and then ask him just what the heck he was playing at.
And I've prepared the rest of the tools for the ceremony per Granny's instructions. We've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, so today should go off without a hitch.
Should.
Good work, kiddo. Then without further ado, let's get started. I give offerings from the mystic smoke, the gift of stars on a moonless night, a wreath of dreams in the swirling wind. Glory be to the ruler of death. Fade, fade, fade. Thrice uttered, and thrice repeated.
Whoa! Is this one of her magic spells? This whole place suddenly got cold. What's happening?
Keep your voice down. We mustn't disturb her.
We, the children of the Priest King, swear to abide by the ancient pact and tear through the veil of the Night Realm. I am Seedlali. Hear my command. I am the Shepherd of Doomsday. I am Akul Batil.
Oh, look! Leela's spirit is back. It's coming towards his body.
I shall pierce the cloak of night with flintstone and banish all souls that do not belong to the land of the dead. Leela, obey my command and return to the land where the sun shines. Return to your own path.
Did it work?
Huh? Where am I? And who are you?
She looms.
Whoa! Granny Eatsley, I mean, High Priestess Seedlali, please have mercy.
Oh, guilty conscience, huh? So, you know full well what you've done. Do you have any idea how close you were to never making it back? Or maybe you thought life would be more fun as an inanimate object.
I'm sorry, I messed up, and I'll face the consequences.
Oh, you sure about that? Then say goodbye to your parents. Tell them this. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. I've realized I enjoy life as an empty shell so much that I've decided to get Granny Eatsley to turn me into a stone statue, so I can stand guard over her house for the next 100 years.
No, please. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'll never do this again, I promise. Thank you, High Priestess Seedlali. Thank you for rescuing me.
Don't thank me. Thank my grandson. If he hadn't sensed something was amiss, I wouldn't have bothered getting involved.
You're more than welcome, Leela. And don't mind Granny. She's all bark and no bite. We're just glad that you're okay. Besides, someone tricked you into doing this, didn't they? That Kokchu guy. He's the real culprit here.
No, Mr. Kokachu had nothing to do with it. It was all my doing.
Huh?
Well, I mean, he suggested the method of using a powerful spirit relic as a medium, but it was my decision to go through with it. I wasn't coerced or anything.
You were tricked.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame.
The brainwashing is strong with this one.
So did Kokuchu provide the relic?
He did. He said it was a treasure related to the Mare Javari.
Right, so that proves it. He was using you. He coaxed you into doing the clairvoyance for him.
But I'm a spirit duffer who can't cast a single spell. What use would I be to him? Guys like me couldn't sense a spirit even if we spent the rest of our lives sitting and meditating. But Mr. Kokachu said that if I brute force the spell and immerse myself in a spiritually rich substance, I might be able to catch a glimpse of one. It seems like my only option.
Still, brute forcing a spell when you're a spirit duffer is like forcing yourself to run a marathon without any legs. If it wasn't for Seedlali, you'd have been lost forever.
What the hell was that comparison?
I know, I'm sorry. It's just... everyone in this tribe is so amazingly talented, and then there's me. I just didn't want to be the odd one out anymore.
I totally understand how you feel, Leela. Some seeds effortlessly grow into beautiful cabbages, while others struggle with all their might and never even sprout. Who knows why this is the way things are? Maybe that's just life. Life is full of things we can't change. I know saying this doesn't change anything either, but I hope it makes you feel a little better.
Let's pause this discussion for now. We need to get you to Matla's for a checkup.
Oh, that's the rest of the tribal. That's the third part of the tribal chronicles. Anywho, I'm wanting to go here. I don't know why it keeps putting me over there. I want to go to the statue.
Okay, looking good. Seems like this guy got off lightly. Just make sure he eats when you get back. He must be starving.
That's relief. I've heard of cases where people's bodies started necrotizing after they spent too long meditating.
What a horrifying thought!
Anyway, Leela, even though we didn't know each other before all this, I'm still really glad that you're okay now.
Well, maybe you don't know me, but I've heard all about you. The same goes for High Priestess Lali, the Traveler, and Paimon. I've heard all the stories.
Huh? Even us?
This might sound corny, but you're exactly the kind of people I've always dreamed of becoming. But it's clear to me now. That was just wishful thinking.
No.
Honestly, why'd I have to be born a spirit duffer? Nah, it's alright, really. I'm used to being useless by now. Thank you all for saving me. Auroron, I think you're right. It's just a fact of life. I promise I won't take another risk like this in the future. I've brought you more than enough trouble already.
Aw, Leela.
It's okay. There's no need to comfort me.
Hey, you little rascal. What are you talking about? Look at me.
Huh? What's wrong, High Priestess Lali?
I said, look at me. Take a good hard look. Sense anything strange?
Granny, what are you talking about?
What do you think, Traveler? Another case of happy to help written on someone's face?
Hold on. I think... either my mind's playing tricks on me, or her entire body is an illusion. No, it must just be my imagination. I wouldn't be able to see through something like that.
Wait, I know this trick. It's the same one I used a while back. Granny snuck away from right under our noses.
You see? You can perceive some spiritual abnormalities now. Congratulations.
Really?
But where are you going, Granny?
Where do you think? I'm going fishing, you dummy. Someone triggered the trap I set in the cave. Looks like our friend Kokochu took the bait.
What?
Sorry, can't talk now. You'll find me in the cave.
She's like, sorry, dudes. I got somewhere to be.
Huh? I don't believe it. He got away. Oh, this is terrible. Why'd I have to go and act so cocky about it? I'm gonna look like such a fool. This Kokochu must be a real escape artist or something. But I can't tell them that. I'll have to think of something else.
You scared him away.
Say, Lolly, did you get him?
given that she's the only person here, I'm guessing no.
I thought I'd let him go for now. But I left a mark on him. So if he comes around here again, I'll be able to track his every move.
Oh, so Granny had only pretended to leave the cave, when in fact she'd set up a whole trap for him and was lying in wait.
Ah, so just like how you caught Auroron! But how did you know Kokochu would come here?
Because I planted the bait here. The Mayor Javari map and the bow shard. Left them both on the table. I had a feeling those were what he was truly after. And sure enough, my trap was triggered just moments after we left.
So you really did set up traps here after all, huh?
Of course. It's just that they'd never do anything to either of you.
See? What did I tell you?
You also count Orion.
So, Mr. Kokochu, you used me after all. This whole time, all you wanted was to find the location of the Mayor Javari.
That's right. I've been wondering about the shard he left ever since I came across it. Why did he leave it there? The moment I confirmed the Mayor Javari's location, that's when I realized it was bait. He was counting on Leela's spirit getting lost, and the tribe coming to his rescue. Then, by helping Leela, we'd be helping him.
Oh, so he was fishing too! It was all a ploy to lure in an actual clairvoyant who could look into the shard for him.
Yep. And somebody fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
I'm sorry. I took the bait. But so did Granny.
Ugh, the nerve! I only got involved because of you, you little scamp!
Either way, Kokchu played us like a fiddle. Huh. He managed to accomplish his goals without taking any of the risk himself. Pretty sneaky.
You could say that again. Imagine if he tried to approach Seat Lolly directly. She'd have seen through it right away. Although, actually, Seat Lolly, why did you let him go?
Because I couldn't risk using my full abilities here. He was a pretty slippery character, and if I'd kept him here by force, there could have been unintended consequences.
Was it my fault for picking a bad place? I'm sorry. I went looking for somewhere with a wealth of spiritual energy when I first decided to help Leela, and ended up choosing this mad sage's hideout.
Mad Sage?
Yeah, he's napping right behind that wall. We'd have a whole new situation on our hands if we woke him up. That's why I decided against using my full abilities. I do have some good news, though. I snatched the shard and map back before he bolted, so I may have restrained myself, but I certainly didn't let him walk all over me.
See, Lolly, you're precious.
That's great! So he left empty-handed!
Yes, sort of. The bad news is, he did get a look at the map before he left. Not that the Mayor Javari's last known location is a huge secret, but still.
Yeah, that's kind of worrying. What if he's got some sort of diabolical plan?
Don't worry. I'll keep tracking him. Also, Leela, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to give the shard and map to the Traveler as a gift. They might prove useful at some point in her journey.
Absolutely. That's completely fine. The Traveler deserves it.
Are you sure? This is a very generous gift.
None of us are interested in them. And if there's any chance of them leading you to the Mayor Javari, I'm sure an adventurer like you wouldn't want to pass on that opportunity. Granny Eatsley has a sense for these things.
So, Granny Eatsley? Do you think I'm still a spirit duffer?
What kind of a dumb question is that? You saw through my illusion, didn't you? I mean, that's partly because I deliberately made it imperfect, but even then, a spirit duffer wouldn't be able to see through that. Auroron, give this guy some lessons when you've got the time. Leela, put in the work, and we'll see how far you get.
Amazing. Life is so full of surprises. As long as you keep moving forward, you might just run into some fertilizer in the middle of the road. I'm so happy for you, Leela. Let's both give this our best shot, and who knows? We might both be beautiful cabbages one day.
You alright? I have to return the ceremonial sword to the chief shortly. But I'll leave everything else in the camp as is for now. Feel free to make use of it.
I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here,
Huh?
along with a special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orth.
Huh?
Want to read them together?
What is this? What's going on? How did she know I like those books? Has she been trying to find out what I'm into? No, that's ridiculous. Don't be silly. I bet Auroron sold me out. A little scamp.
I love Sea Lolly, she's precious.
Still, she remembered. That's gotta mean something, right? Why make a note of some mundane detail like that? Focus. She asked me a question. Oh, how do I respond? Sure, why not? I should have some time later. I'll let you know.
Oreo.
Thank you for everything.
Oh.
This would have been so much harder without you. These are for you. They're all homegrown. I hope you like them.
Alright.
I have to return the ceremony. Huh? Huh? What is this? No, that's ridiculous. Still, she remembered. That's gotta mean. Focus. Sure, why not?
I'm gonna apply myself hard and learn everything I can from Auroron. He'll make a cabbage out of me yet. Although, to be honest, I'd rather become a carrot. More nutritious, you know?
Oh. I hope they become very good friends. Okay. Damn it. Well, since that one's lost, now let's get back to the calling from the Masters of Nightwind. And that little side quest. Huh?
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
Dodge this!
Get him! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Cool it! Dodge this!
There you go. Jeez.
Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her?
I'd leave her be.
Check on her, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
The
Hi.
warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it.
What do you mean, aimed for the sky?
Well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukasaurs. Very few candidates make it through the process. Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset.
And when you mentioned going wingless, what does that mean?
Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying. Just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that.
Whistling?
Yeah. People from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Koyer was trying to summon a Kukasaur to practice her flying. But the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
God damn, Jessica.
up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we could get a Kukusaur to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Quesadilla! Here we go. Actually, that sounds like a plan. The wingless one. And that is not... And while I do love the Flower Feather clan, it is not... Okay, my goal is that, well, I have a bit too much height. I can glide it back down pretty easily, but... Random ominous music, okay. Yes, unfortunately something came up and I will... I will be taking off in a minute or two. Also, of course, Chaska's... Helio? Excuse you? What? What did I just stumble into? Norris' explosion rings out and he slides to the bottom amidst slouching rubble and sand. How did this happen? Are you okay, Zerwing? I'm alright. How about you? My mom's fine. She just joked a little under the dust. So took down the whole tower, huh? That's unexpected. Wow. Like Helio isn't hurt either. Phew. This nasty dragon's really flown away this time. Paimon doesn't understand why it keeps coming after us. So rude. Paimon would understand if it was protecting a treasure like in the fairy tales. And we told him something, but he hadn't done anything yet. Yet. You can read your minds then. No, stop making things up. Paimon hasn't had a chance to think about that yet. Helio, did you find something? Oh, would you look at that? There's a stack of scrolls underneath. Come take a look. Month unknown, day unknown, weather foggy. Finally here. Look at John Lynn. The ancient city now occupied by a violent evil dragon. It's no longer resistance. It's born with for the sake of Jade returns. Find the need to be Eurydice. So long. Anyway, this is where it starts my adventure. I look behind by an adventure. See what I'm looking at? Like our dragons already killed tons of people. It's called with a strange name. Heard before. It's a very important location then. There's Natlan in the name. Might be the people of Natlan live in the cities way back when. I don't remember hearing about that. If I say this person, Jade returns. Sounds like something sweet. If we find it, we might hold a lot of money. It had taken place a long time ago. Well, you're right, but maybe no one's found it in all these hundreds of years, and it's sat there just waiting for great adventurers like us to show up. Like the Master Ruin, it would be a shame if we didn't go outside to explore a bit. Yes, we would have been intact and vain otherwise. Sure has spoken with Vendit. Well, no doubt we'll bump into that evil dragon again. We can't just leave party adventurers. Huh? Aren't you to get excited whenever we mention dragons, Helio? Alright, to Okatan Netland. Lost travel in the Ashen Realm, Ash Act 1, City burned by ash. Current servicings from their past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Maybe later?
How fortunate.
I just wanted this. What? There must be something in not map visible. Okay, I can do you the record. Pledge between pledge and forgiveness review. Having been the talisman from the Washington plan, you open the path to ruins of sages, don't put them together in your companion helium. Yes, that was a thing that we did. I don't know why I can't press maybe later. Oh, for the love of. Also, when did it attack me before? Yes, I see it. Yeah. I don't have the proper bait. Yeah, there's finally fishing. Thing out here. Oh, it's already in the note. Anywho. Let's check this out. And also let me see if I can check for the third part of the... Really have any of those, but okay, why not? Tribe Chronicles. God damn it, it's coming soon. I freaking did it again. I have to... Anywho. I'm sorry. Lovely. Run. Yeah, we've been here for 3.5 hours. Right, everything will be fine. And we'll do more next time. Bye.